Hello, everybody, and welcome to my third generation iPad Pro 11-inch cellular month long review. To be honest, it's a little bit over a month, but I wanted to bring to you guys all the things that I purchased and how I've been using it and how much I've been enjoying it and things that I'm not enjoying about it. So here it is. This is the. Actually, I'll unplug it. Oh, dang. I didn't realize the brightness was up so high, so we'll turn that down just a little bit so it looks better for your guys' eyes. And I know that this was going to come through, but that right there, that's the Face ID. As you can tell, there's no home button over here, so this is definitely the third generation. I'm sorry, it's a little bit dirty on the back. Here's those smart pin connectors that used to be on the bottom. But with the new Folio smart keyboard, you can see that they're right over here, and there's the cutouts for the camera and the flash. It doesn't unfold. The keyboard doesn't unfold like it used to. It is now resting up against the screen, and then you have that nice touch back, kind of like microfiber of some sort. So I purchased that the day I went and picked it up. The day I went and picked this up from the UPS location in Redmond. This didn't happen until a little bit later on. I wasn't in a huge rush because I really just wanted to have the device and start using it, being that I was using my first generation that I gave to my dad, or excuse me, sold to my dad. But there you go. So I bought this from, I think it's $129 if you buy it from Apple. And I found one at, as you can tell, it's probably says it somewhere on here. Maybe not. Wow. Well, if you're a techie person, you at least know this is a Best Buy sticker. But that's so weird. It doesn't say Best Buy anywhere on here, but it's the open box in excellent condition. This time around, they don't come with any extra pen tips, which I don't think I opened the box on this, so I'll just do it for you real quick. There's where it sits, and then nothing else in the box. And you got like your three manuals. You got the how to use it, then you got the two safety things. No extra tips. There's obviously no need this time to insert it into the device anywhere. So I'm going to put this off to the side. But yes, $18 savings from $110. So normally $129. I was like, it literally hasn't been out that long, so there can't be anything major wrong with it. So I just let it go. Here's one of those amazing new backgrounds. Another thing I wanted to show you that I purchased over time. I think I ordered it immediately. Like the day that I got the iPad Pro, I ordered this off of eBay. Why did I say eBay? Amazon. I've had Tech Armor. Specifically, this is the HD Clear. It is the anti-glare. I've had the anti-glare on the first generation, and then for some weird reason I got the non-anti-glare, like the clear, crystal clear, which I don't like as much. This one kind of it's very similar to Power Support that does iPad and iPhone and all those kind of devices, protectors, where when you touch it, sorry, I didn't mean to wake it up. When you put your finger on it, you can't even tell the fingerprint is there unless you really look at it, and you can wipe it down with a cloth, like a wet towel or paper towel. But it comes in a 2-pack. I think this was like maybe $14. I feel like it was only $9 though, especially for the smaller size. And then this, I swear, was like $10 or less. This is something I use every day. It's a very plasticky, flimsy case. Now, when I'm not sitting somewhere like in the kitchen or in the living room, and I have the iPad and I need the keyboard, I take it out and I put it in this guy just because, in case I accidentally drop it a little bit. The folio case is not going to help at all, but this will protect it. This makes it a little bit more grippy, and I don't have to keep folding and unfolding it, because most of the time when I'm walking around the house, it's in my hand kind of like this. And to have something on here like this, it's got really nice cutouts for the speakers on all sides. It's got the 2 microphones there. There's a microphone next to the camera, and then the camera and the flash. This is for the smart connectors, which I'm not quite sure what you can use that for when it's in there. Because they have to be resting right up against it, and then there's the microphone there. So if you didn't already tell, 2 on top, 1 on the bottom, 1 on the back. Nothing on the top other than the power, or excuse me, volume. And then on this side, you've got the power button and the 2 speakers, and then the other speaker grills and the USB-C. But on the front, right here where you can see the camera is, which actually, that's funny, you can actually see the laser coming off of my Pixel in the reflection of the glass right there. That's my laser to focus. There is a microphone hole right there. So you've got the front-facing camera, the Face ID, unlocking stuff, and then a microphone. What else? Oh, another thing. I think I bought it the same day. Oh, and you just saw it fling by right there. I think I bought it the same day that I bought this guy, because it's it comes standard with a 1mm cable, which is 3 feet or something. But the 2 on older versions, like when you go from like USB to Lightning, it was like really expensive. I feel like it was $29 or $39 for the cable. This is $19, and the 1mm is $19. So they kept the same price, but it's double the length. So I use this when it's in my bed and I'm watching like Star Trek and stuff like that. This is super awesome. Now I'm using the original, and I'll unplug it really quick. Sorry, I didn't have this ready. I'm using the original one I was using on my first and second generation iPad Pros. This is that 29 watt USB-C adapter. I know a lot of people had claimed that this stopped working after a while up on the Apple website as a review. I've had this thing for 3 years, 3.5 years, and it's still kicking. There's no issues with it, so I don't know if they just got flunky ones or lemons, but yeah, this guy is a champ. And I haven't really used, I'm sorry I don't have some of this stuff laying out. I used it once, okay? That's why this is coming off, and I tried to put it back on because I try to keep my stuff in good condition when I'm not using it, especially something like this where I'll probably never use it, just because I have the bigger, faster one. Here is the one that comes with it now. And we'll flip that over, and oh, it's in the small print somewhere. It's trying to laser. It should be an 18 watt. And I'm not seeing it, but I know it's 18 watts. Anywho, this is the one that comes with the iPad Pros now, and it's USB-C because they're USB-C. But I haven't really used it that much. I really need to put it back into the box. Other accessories, I think that's it. Oh, yeah, well, the Apple Pencil's really awesome. I actually have used it for some of my activities and events that I do in AltSpace to edit photos and stuff on here using the Photoshop-esque apps that are made by Adobe, like Photo Fix-It or Adobe Sketch, Adobe Sketch, Adobe Fix-It, things like that allow you to mess with photos. I've actually used it more than I thought I would, and for the price being almost the same as the other Apple Pencil, with it being an open box from Best Buy, great deal. Wow, I haven't even gotten into the review of the product itself. Oh, and another thing that I noticed after I'd got it, and once I got the Apple Pencil, which was probably like a month later or something. No, it wasn't. It was like two or 3 weeks later, is that if you look really carefully, you can see this little outline of like a tip right there, and then you can see a butt right there. They actually have a groove that allows you to put the Apple Pencil onto the charging area. It doesn't, like, if I put this on here and I start to shake it, it's not coming off. If I do that same exact thing when this case is on there, it will fall off because there's a big enough gap between the magnets. But I think it's nice that it's there, that you can at least charge it when you need to. Like you just saw it pop up and say it's charging. I'll do it again. there it goes. Charging 97%. So yeah, that's pretty cool about that. All right, so let's get into, it's 10 minutes. I almost feel like I need to do a part 2 video of actually reviewing the product. So I think I'm going to do that. So look for the other video popping up here in just a few minutes after I post this one. Thanks, guys.